Hello, everybody. If you're watching this live, thanks for joining. If you can, please use the little text box. Just drop your name and say hello. It always makes class more fun when I know who's working out with me. If you are watching this later, welcome back. I will be typing out the workout over here in the description box, and then you can also find it below in the description box. So cardio, core, and more. We don't need any equipment today. Just make sure you have enough space to work out and water. All right, we'll give it about 1 more minute and see if anyone else hops on. I just finished typing up the workout over here on the side. It might look like a lot, but we're going to break it down. We're just going to be working 5 minutes at a time. So the first thing we're going to focus on, we have AMRAPs. So for the first 5 minutes, we're going to do 20 jumping jacks. Once you finish that, you're going to move on and do 20 bicycle crunches. So once you finish that, you'll keep cycling through and see how many times you can complete that in a 5-minute time limit. So I'm going to get my timer set. All right, so go ahead and stand up. We're going to start with those jumping jacks. Quickly before we start, you can do jumping jacks or toe taps for those. And then I will quickly demo the bicycle crunches. We're going to do a little bit different version this time. So we're going to go opposite knee, opposite elbow, but instead we're going to keep our heels planted on the ground. And the elbow we're not using is going to stay on the floor. So we're going to go here. So we're still crunching up, meeting knee to elbow, but that elbow we're not using is going to stay pressed into the floor. All right, go ahead and stand up. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, here we go. 5 minutes, starting with 20 jumping jacks or toe taps. Make sure you're working at your own pace. Once you finish those jumping jacks, then we're down for those bicycle crunches. 20 total, so it's going to be 10 each side. Make sure your low back is pressed into the ground. So if there's space, think belly button to spine. Core is tight, space is no longer there. All right, I just finished my 20, so I completed that whole thing one time. We're at 130 right now, so see how many times you can go through that in this 5 minutes. Here we go. We're coming up on 2 minutes. Keep that low back against the ground. Here we go. Remember that elbow that's not being used stays on the ground. All right, I just completed my second time through. We're at 250, guys. We're almost there. Hang in there, keep working. Remember, this is all done at your own pace, so push yourself. Round 3, let's see where we're at for time. All right, here we go. Last minute starts right now. Try and get through one more. Forty seconds, you got it. All right, we have 12 seconds. Finish strong. 3, 2, 1, rest. Good job, guys. Hopefully that didn't feel too long. Hopefully we got our heart rates up. We can feel our core, and we're feeling good. So go ahead. I'm going to set my timer again. We're going to take a 1-minute break, and then we will come back for our next 5 minutes with 2 new moves, 1 cardio, 1 core. Alrighty, our break is up. Go ahead and grab one last drink if you need it. I'm going to explain what we have next. For the next 5 minutes, we have 40 jump rope. If you don't have a jump rope, that's totally fine. We're just going to pretend. And then 20 dead bugs. So that is a core exercise. I will show you 2 different versions, and you can pick the best one that fits you. So let me get my timer back up. You can go ahead and start by standing up. Alrighty. I'll do a quick demo of the dead bugs before we start. You're going to be on your back. Legs are up here, tabletop at 90 degrees. Our core is going to be tight. That low back is going to be pressed into the ground. Option 1, we can go opposite arm, opposite leg. One goes back, heel comes down towards the floor, back together. Or we can get rid of the arms, focus on keeping that core tight, and just go one heel at a time. Heel taps or marching. So those are your 2 options. Starting with jump rope, here we go. 3, 2, 1, here we go. 5 minutes again. All right, that was my 40. As you can see, I did a few different versions. Pick one that you like, something that's going to get your heart rate up. Focus on just little wrist movements and getting those feet off the ground. Next up, 20 dead bugs, heel taps, marching. One of the versions I showed you. Like I said, really make sure that low back is against the ground. Core is tight. Bring the feet up. Here we go. 20 total, 10 each leg. You should really feel it in the core. If you want something more challenging, instead of bringing that heel down, try bringing the leg out farther and straighten it a little bit. Don't be afraid to take it nice and slow if you need to. There's my 20. I completed it one time through, so now stand up and go back to my jump rope. We're at 2 minutes right here. Back down to my core move. All right, like I said, don't be afraid to really focus on your control. Make sure your core is engaged. This isn't an exercise that you want to rush. Make sure you have the proper form. Remember, that's 20 total, 10 each leg. We are at 3:28. We're almost done, guys. Almost to our last minute. See how many rounds you can get through. Here we go. 60 more seconds till we break. Almost there, guys. Give me 15 more seconds of work. We're going to work till that time's up. Less than 10. We got it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Nice work, everybody. We are 2 in. I have 3 left. We can kind of change some time if we run out of time at the end, so don't worry about that. Another 60-second break. Grab a drink of water, take some deep breaths, and then we'll be back with a new set of exercises. All right, grab one last drink if you need it. Next up, same thing, 5-minute AMRAP. We have 30 high knees followed by 15 leg raises. So high knees is our cardio move, leg raises is our core. So go ahead, stand up. We're going to start our 5 minutes in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Option 1. Jogging pace, focusing on pulling the knees up towards the chest. Option 2, as fast as we can, we're going to bring that knee up, tap the palm of our hands. So we have 30 of those. So that's 30 total, 15 each leg. Then we're down for leg raises. Legs and feet together, lowering towards the ground and bringing back up. That's 1 rep. Even if you just want to go halfway, pick the best version of that exercise for yourself. Then same thing, cycling through as many rounds as possible. All right, there's my 15. I've completed one round. So let's see how many more times I can get through that. Right here, we're at 2 minutes. So back to my 30 high knees, jogging pace, or we're stepping it out. Knee comes up, taps the palm of my hands. We're at 2:30. We're halfway done, guys. Keep pushing. We'll probably cut down our last round or two. So stick with it. Stay with me. Remember, you don't have to bring your legs all the way to the floor. Halfway is perfectly fine. If you do want to bring them lower, make sure they come close to the ground, but they don't touch the floor. Nice job, guys. Keep breathing. Keep pushing through. We are at 3:45, so almost to our last minute. All right, 60 seconds. Here we go. Try and finish up the round you're on within this last minute. 45 seconds. Here we go. Twenty seconds. You got this. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. We are close to being done, guys. We have about 8 or 9 minutes left in class. So go ahead, another minute break, catch your breath, grab a drink, and I will decide if I'm going to cut our last round or not. Alrighty. We have, let's see, my computer says we have 7 minutes left. So we're going to go ahead and finish up with one more 5-minute round, and then we can do a quick cool down stretch to finish up. So last round, 5 minutes, as many rounds as possible. We have, go ahead and disregard the last one unless you're watching it later. And you want to throw it in, please do. We're going to finish up with 30 butt kicks, 15 crunches. So stand on up. Ready, set, here we go. Option 1, jogging pace, heel comes up towards my butt. Option 2, side to side, move those arms. The heel of my foot is still coming up towards my booty. So pick the one that works best for you, one that's going to get your heart rate up, and run with it. We have 30. 30 total, not each leg. All right, after that, we're down on the ground for 15 crunches. Just like our other core moves, think belly button to spine. Our back is flat against the floor. There's no space under that low back. Knees are bent. Hands are just going to very lightly touch behind my head. I'm not pulling on my neck when I come up. From here, lift those shoulder blades and lower. Once those 15 are done, you're standing back up and starting at the top, 30 butt kicks. How many rounds can you do? We are at 140 right now. This is our last round, so make sure we're giving 110%. After this, we're stretching because we won't have time for the last round in this live class. Over halfway done. Keep pushing. We're at 320, coming up on our last minute, guys. Push a little bit harder. Remember, low back is against that floor. So if you find yourself getting out of position and you feel that back come off of that floor, stop, reset, belly button, spine, and focus on keeping that core tight. Almost done, guys. Almost done, guys. Give me 30 more seconds right here. 30 and we're done. Here we go, 15 seconds. Work until our time is up. Last 10. And rest. Nice work. Bring it in. Go ahead and stand up. We're going to spend our last 2 minutes just doing a quick stretch. So hopefully you feel great at the end of this workout. Go ahead, arms up, flat back over. Try and touch the floor if you can't. Just kind of hang out wherever it feels best. You're going to feel this in the back of those legs, all through the hamstrings. Let's walk the hand over towards the right leg. Over towards that left leg. Back to the middle. And slowly roll it up. From here, let's go down to the ground. Do some head rolls. Just really loosen up our whole body. From here, cat-cows. So knees under the hips, hands under the shoulders. Let the back drop down. And then push through your palms all the way through the floor, arch it up. These back stretches should feel great after sitting at your desk at work. From here, the last one, go ahead and sit the hips back and then walk the hands forward. We're going to end with child's pose. So just hold for about 15 or 20 seconds. And slowly roll up. Alrighty, guys, that is all I have for you today. So just like that, 30 minutes, we got some cardio, core, and a quick stretch at the end. So hopefully you guys are feeling good, ready to take on the rest of the day. So remember to drink your water, focus on getting some steps in, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.